MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. A good one on tap for you this afternoon between the Atlanta Braves and the St. Louis Cardinals. The Cardinals have a chance at completing a rare 4-game series sweep. First pitch is coming up. Evan Kruczynski will be towing the rubber for the Cardinals. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, this guy pitched really well in his last outing, only allowing 1 run. If he brings that kind of stuff to the ballpark, he has a chance to pitch another gem in this one.
And here's Ronald Acuna Jr. now. He will lead this one off today.
Off for Atlanta, the center fielder, number 13, Ronald.
Here's the pitch.
Jr. First pitch, 116.
Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2. Protecting with 2 strikes, went out of the zone that time, but he stays alive.
Hey, you guys know me. Hitting's a process of elimination, and I'm eliminating the changeup this next pitch. I'm on everything else.
Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out.
Batting second.
So up steps Ozzie Albies. Only 1 hit in 11 at-bats for the series so far. First offering on its way. Down the third baseline. This is foul for the first strike. Forecast high calls for 80 degrees, but we're at 76 here at opening pitch. Ground ball sent back up the middle and into center field as he's aboard with a 1-out single.
You know, D-Row, the old school thinking sometimes is when you're going through a bad streak like this guy, any way you can get on a little jam shot, even though it wasn't pretty, maybe this could get this guy finally going.
Yeah, I can't tell you how good that had to feel right there. There's moments where you slap that donut off your bat, you don't even want to walk to home plate. You're scuffling so bad.
First pitch fastball in there for a called strike. Dan, D-Row, we take a look at this Cardinals ball club as they enter play this afternoon. 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty V, we're talking about a team that is white hot right now, D-Row. They've won the first 3 games of this 4 games.
Meanwhile now, this is trouble down that right field line. This should be extra bases. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double.
Wow, he almost blew that fastball by him, but he shows some quick hands to catch up to it and drive it down the opposite line. Didn't keep it fair by much, but he did, and that's a nice 2-bagger.
So here's Trey Mancini as he'll take a look at ball 1.
1 ball, no strike.
Albies at third, Bryant at second with 1 away. Bottom part of the zone, and the slider is in there for a called strike. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Earl Hendricks.
Hey, D-Row, Earl Hendricks, he's not a guy that gets a lot of complaints by either players or pitchers. He's a pretty good umpire.
Yeah, Dan, Earl's got a great track record in his sport. He's pretty consistent, and overall, he's been a fair umpire.
Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. There's a 2-seam fastball that's fought off foul off to the right. Another 1-2 delivery. Got him swinging in the dirt. Walters has it, and he makes the throw to first. Mancini is retired, 2 down now.
Good pitch there, and that was a nice job by his battery mate to complete the play first after the ball hit the dirt.
Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Now a swing, and he pops it foul behind the plate. Walters is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. Into the box now, Colton Wong. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Now the pitch. Goes down and gets it as this is bounced to short. Scooped up. And that's out number 1.
Batting second, the third baseman.
Stepping up to the plate, Tommy Edman. 2 hits and 13 at-bats in the series so far. Here comes the first pitch. Guys, one of D-Row's former employers, the Braves, as they begin play here this afternoon. They come in not exactly setting the world on fire as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, this isn't the greatest way to finish off a week. And D-Row, one thing they'd love to do is win this Sunday finale and get out of here avoiding the sweep.
Yeah, Dan, it's been a tough start to the weekend without question, but maybe if they steal this one Sunday, get a little reprieve, get the media off their back.
And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning. Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. His career line with Foltynewicz. He's gone 3 for 6. He's taken him deep once. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Wouldn't mind the pitcher expanding the zone a little bit more and using his aggressiveness against him.
A ball and a strike to the Cardinals' first baseman. High in the air and deep to left center field. Going back is the center fielder at the track, and it's gone.
What a way to start this one off. Scoreless top of the frame, and you answer with a bomb in the bottom of the first.
Batting fourth, the right fielder, Gimenez.
Standing in now, Dylan Carlson. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. But the Cards are on the board first thanks to this solo blast. We'll head to the top of the second. It's now 1-0 St. Louis. So here's Michael Chavis now. He'll get us started in the top of the second. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hard liner, but picked up on a hop. Throw to first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second. So 1 away here with the bases empty, and that'll bring Andres Gimenez into bat. First offering on its way. Good bite to the slider, and he takes strike 1. Strike 2 as the fastball is let go. And he chased it in the dirt. Walters finds it, and he makes the throw to first. Gimenez is retired, 2 down now.
Well, you know you made a real nice pitch when you bounce it in the dirt, and you still get the hitter to swing at it. That tells me that there's a lot of deception in that pitch right now.
Out in front of it, strike 1. Popped up. Goldschmidt is there for it, and the inning is over. So Paul DeYoung digs in next. Day off for him yesterday, but back out there for this one. First delivery to him on the way. The windup and the 0-1. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Again, he sends it out of play. The 0-2 once more.
Nope, ball.
As a veteran out on the mound, that's a pitch that you expect to get a call on. Got to believe he keeps pounding that spot until he builds a rapport with the umpire.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
No balls and a strike to count. grounder down the line at third. But this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. 0-2 count and the pitch. Good waste pitch, 1-2.
Man, that's a good take there on that 0-2 fastball. Just missed. He must have a really good eye at the plate.
The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2. We're in the second with the Redbirds holding a 1-0 lead. Liner towards second. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Man, I thought this at bat was over. Down 0-2. He's able to work himself back into a hitter's count 2-2, and he's able to find the knockout.
As a look, now the pitch. Harrison Bader comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one. Comes set with the 0-1. And he fouls this one off.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
There's a shin-high slider laid off for a ball.
It's a great job to lay off on that nasty slider right there. It's the toughest pitch. It was my toughest pitch to lay off of. I was always sitting fastball middle away, and when that slider came out, boy, did it look like a heater for a long time.
Made a miss on the off-speed pitch that time. Harrison Bader goes down for the second out in the bottom half. Here comes the first pitch. Curveball taken for a strike on the inside. 2 out with the man at first. And he punts the fastball by him at 94. It's 0-2. Inside as he might be trying to set him up here 1-2. Just hung in there on that one. Two and two to the Cardinals catcher.
2-2.
Swing and a miss as the slider sets him down for the final out of the inning. Cards leave one. We play 2 innings. It's 1-0. Leading off the inning, Mike Foltynewicz, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. Popped him up. Edman into shallow left. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. Acuna digs in now. He was a strikeout victim to open up the ball game. Hit hard on the ground is short. Throw gets him. 2 down. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And that'll bring up Ozzie Albies. Foul tip into the catcher's glove at strike 1.
It's been more than 2 innings since this guy's allowed anyone to reach base. He looks pretty unbeatable on the bump right now.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Wong ranging into the outfield. He gets there to make the catch. Into the box now, Evan Kruczynski, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3. And they start him out away with a called strike. In there at the knees, 0-2 now.
2 well-executed pitches at the knees right there, but I know this hitter's looking for something up.
Lifted down the line in left. Left fielder giving chase, but he can't get there, and it bounces over the wall. It's a ground rule double.
Second baseman.
Just a great approach at the plate right there. Takes that pitch on the outer half and goes with it. He clearly hit it well because it bounced right over the wall for a ground rule double.
Runner in scoring position here already following the ground rule double. This is on the ground over the first. And it's a productive first out as that runner's able to advance 90 feet up to third here. Digging in for his second at bat, Tommy Edman. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1.
Well, they've really had an answer for keeping him in check in this series. He's offered very little resistance with the bat in his hand so far.
Behind 0-2 now. Fouled off. One out and a runner on third. And a good two-strike breaking ball there, but this will wind up missing. It's 1-2.
Definitely a strikeout situation here with the runner on third, so that's smart, trying to make him chase that slider out of the zone.
Down the first baseline. Well, this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. From the belt, the pitch. Liner in there for a base hit. And that'll score the run from third as they go up 2-0 now.
Hey, Dero, they're off to a nice 2-0 lead right here. Now I think it's time to keep the pressure on and try to add on.
Yeah, this guy's a quality pitcher, and you know at any moment he gets into a rhythm, he can rattle off some donuts up there. So this is a nice job by the offense, but not done yet.
Ooh, and he finds his spot there, 1-1. 1-2 now.
1-2 the count.
Runner at first here, one man out.
Steal.
There goes the runner. He swings and misses. Throw down. And he'll be tagged out at second base. Trying to get into scoring position, but instead the inning is over. Another look at the throw down that results in a third out on the bases. More to come on the show Sunday Baseball after this. All set for the start of the fourth. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Chris Bryant, a Silver Slugger winner a year ago in the National League. 1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. The 1-2. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. And Goldschmidt able to put the squeeze on it here. 1 away.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Thomas will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the second out of the inning. Stepping in, Drew Waters. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1. Waters, 23 years old. He was taken in the second round back in 2017.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He is.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made. Welcome back to Busch Stadium as we send it down to Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cardinals to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already. And he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Dylan Carlson is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. And he looks at a changeup in there, 1-1. And that fastball's too much for him there, 1-2. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here.
He was looking for a swing and a miss breaker right there, but left that one in the zone that got fouled off.
Breaks his bat as this one's popped up. Chavis is there, 1 away. Riding in once again, Paul DeYoung looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Good deception on the slider there as he's way out in front. DeYoung in an 0-2 hole here. Fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
This is what a power pitcher will do to you if he executes his pitches. That was a 3-pitch strikeout, and with the kind of stuff that he has, it's not uncommon for him to absolutely dominate certain guys.
Starts things here with a changeup for a called strike.
Man, this guy's been incredibly efficient so far in this one, mostly because he's getting ahead. 70% of the batters he's faced, he's thrown it.
And he will get there to make the running play. And welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Braves to discuss his thoughts on Atlanta's lineup so far. And he mentioned they need to show a lot more patience with their at-bats moving forward. It's been a struggle for them to get anything going. And he said they just seem way too anxious right now. The numbers back that up, too. They've swung at the first pitch more than 70% of the time in this game. So their focus going forward is to be a little bit more relaxed and willing to let the at-bats come to them. Matt?
Thank you, Heidi. Fouled away. The 1-1. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2.
Wow, great pitch right there, right? Changing speeds. How about that straight changeup? How about that swing? Howdy, if you're waving at me.
Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first and no swing. It's ball 2. Here now the 2-2. Lofted in the air out to right field. Right fielder is on the run. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And that'll bring Andres Gimenez into bat. Fastball too high to start him out here. 1-0.
Boy, they've been just getting shut down right here. Been a while since they've even had a runner on. So I think it's time to start looking for ways to make some things happen. Drop a bunt, get up on the plate, something.
Popped him up. Walters shading to his right. 2 gone. Now at the plate, Shea Langoliers. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. And it's fouled away. 2 out, nobody on. Line shot to third, and the side is retired. The next to bat for St. Louis, Harrison Bader. He'll start things out in the home half of inning number 5. First offering on its way.
That's the ball. 1 ball, no strike.
Outside part of the plate, the changeup is in there. Ball and 2 strikes now.
Great pitch right there. That is a huge breaking ball. Not shocked he took it. Got to calibrate that one for a second.
Just tried to freeze him with the fastball there. Pretty close. It's 2-2. And a swing and a miss there on a late breaking slider as he set down on strikes for the 2nd time this afternoon.
Up next to the Cardinals.
That'll bring up Tony Walters.
Walters.
Fastball catches the black there for a called strike. Now a swing and a hard hit grounder, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. 0-2 count and the pitch. And another foul ball. Now another 0-2. And he popped him up. Gimenez onto the grass. He gets there, and that's the 2nd out.
Now batting. No pitcher.
Digging in to try it again. Evan Kruczynski. He scored a run after stroking a double in his first at-bat. And a High strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
If he's able to locate that two-seamer down at the knees, he's going to get a ton of swing and miss and a ton of ground balls today.
Pulled high in the air out to right field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends. Now in the box, Mike Foltynewicz. He'll start things.
Leading off to the plate, the pitcher, number 26, Mike Foltynewicz.
Lourdes Gurriel will grab a bat and lead things off here in the top of the 6th.
Number 14, Lourdes Gurriel.
Swing and a ball hit high in the air, deep down the left field line. This has plenty of carry. Gone to lead off the inning.
I can tell you one thing. You might get away with throwing a ball in that location in the minor leagues, but when you get one up like that in the zone right over the plate against these guys, you're going to get exactly what he got, a really bad result.
At the plate, Ronald Acuna. And he'll swing and send a chopper to third. He's got to hurry. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning. In now, Ozzie Albies. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. Pops this one up. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Dan, as a former pitcher, are you privy to this guy? I mean, he's been swinging the bat well. I know it's only April, but he's been using the entire field, staying line to line.
That's what makes it so hard as a pitcher when you can't go one way when you pitch a guy in. He pulls it. When you throw it away, he hits it the other way. He's having that ability right now just to be able to get the barrel to it, and he's having a real strong beginning this season.
Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out.
In a double play situation, you kind of expect most pitches to be down in the zone, hoping for a ground ball. So that was an interesting pitch selection to go up in the zone. I think he caught him off guard a little bit.
1-0 the count. From the stretch.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the away pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over.
And he comes back with a fastball. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. Braves draw. Brad Keller will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7 spot in the lineup following the double switch. Lourdes Gurriel will remain in the game in the 9th spot in the order and take over at shortstop.
Leading off for St. Louis, the second baseman.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1.
Hey, I'm surprised he went to that spot in his zone. This guy's known for being a down and in hitter. Don't expect too many pitches going in that spot.
Ball hit out to Albies at second base. And a good throw gets him 1 gone. Digging in, Tommy Edman. It was an RBI single for him in his last plate appearance. Here comes the first pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Acuna is there, 2 gone. Paul Goldschmidt will stand in again, but first we'll flash you back to the very first inning of the ballgame. And here you go, a solo home run that had him off and running early on. Reined in. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Down go the Redbirds.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game, only down by 1. And all they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Grounded back up the middle, taken in by Wong, and the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Up next for Atlanta.
Stepping in for the Braves, Michael Chavis. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Thomas is under this one, and there's the second out of the inning. Jorge Polanco will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
Number 11, Jorge Polanco.
And looked inside, but that's ruled a strike. 0-1.
I really like how he's been attacking hitters early in these ABs. He's thrown strikes on the first pitch to over 70% of the guys he's faced so far.
Throw in time, and the side is retired. Woody Valdez is into the ball game now as he'll make his 5th appearance of the season here. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, so now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Dylan Carlson. He got under one and popped out his last time up. Ouch, that comebacker appeared to get him in the arm, but he is able to recover as he gets the out at first. One away now. One gone for the Redbirds in the 7th, and that'll bring in the Illinois State product, Paul DeYoung. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. Pitch on the way.
1-1.
We're in the 7th inning now of a pitcher's duel. 2-1 our score. And it's 1-2.
1-2. Count.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Again, a 1-2. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Waters is over just a few steps to his right as he takes it for out number 2. Digging in, Lane Thomas. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out.
Yeah, he hit it hard. That's all you can ask. You can't control the result sometimes, Matty. Just unlucky with the placement.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
Hey, this is an amazing inning right here. Attacking the zone, keeping his defense invested. Chance to get off the field super quick.
1-2.
Curveball, but he can't get him to chase it. 1-2.
Hey, the fish ain't biting there on that 0-2 breaking ball, but...
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. 2-3 go the Cardinals. They still lead it 2-1. Jordan Hicks has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Stepping into the box, Shea Langoliers. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. On to the 8th here as a slider is taken to begin the at-bat. It's ball 1. The Redbirds leading by the slimmest of margins late in this one and trying to hang on and earn the series sweep.
One of the keys if you want to sweep a team is you're going to have to get some big outs in that 7th, 8th, and 9th inning. They're leading by a run as we're going towards the end of this game. Now it's time for the pitching staff to put this one under wraps.
Into the box now, Lourdes Gurriel as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. And even sweeter, of course, is getting that series sweep in your own ballpark in front of the home faithful. So we'll see if they can send these fans home happy.
No doubt about it. You talk about bragging rights. 2 cities that love their baseball teams, and geographically they match up. Even though they're not division foes, it's for bragging rights, and this is what it's all about.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Well, we'll see a lot of these power arms coming out of the bullpen in these days, but it doesn't make it any less impressive to me. I love watching guys come in and blow smoke right by guys.
Looked like the sinker there dipped a little below the knees.
You know, over the course of a full season, you're going to have some clunkers, and this certainly looks like one. By the look on the manager's face, he's going to probably call a meeting after this.
The 1-1 home. Misses for the second ball.
You know he's probably cheating on that inside pitch after he got jammed earlier. If you're on the mound right now, you want to try to hit that outside corner, and there's a pretty good chance you'll get him to roll over something.
Line drive to left. And call that a nice clean base hit, his first of the game. So the 2-out hit keeps the top of the 8th inning extended.
No mistake what he was sitting on. Fastball middle of the plate, kept his hands back, stayed through the baseball, and delivers a hard hit line drive.
Quick check on that tying run at first, but the runner's back easily. And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ozzie Albies, as he'll get a slider up that time, but he swings through it for the first strike. Throw over to the bag, and the runner back easily. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. Our pitcher's duel continues here. 2-1 score as we play the 8th. And he'll be back in standing up. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. High in the air out to center field. Bader is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go. Ready for another shot now. Harrison Bader. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
Well, he kind of tipped his hand right there. His approach is obviously sitting on the off speed because he was so late on that first pitch heater.
1-1 to count. Now here's the pitch.
Ball. 2-2.
Hit to short, right to him. 1 away. Now at the plate, Tony Walters. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1. Swung on and missed. That's strike 2. Fastball just inside. 2 runs, 4 hits, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. Pops this one up. And no one will track it down.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
This is skied into short left center. Left fielder coming on. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning. Andrew Kisner will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 7, Andrew Kisner.
Now a fastball on the inside corner, and he takes a look at strike 1. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. 2 runs, 4 hits, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2. And he fouls this one off. The next 1-2 pitch. Swing and a line drive. Foul. fouled off. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. Down. Stephen Watanabe comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth. At the plate, Kris Bryant.
And you may notice the usual closer is not in the game here with the save opportunity on the table.
Yeah, he's worked a few days in a row, Matt, so we were told before the game by the skipper he wanted to avoid using him if possible. So that means they will look to close this thing out without him.
A ball and a strike now to Bryant.
Ball outside.
Swing and a foul tip, but that's held onto behind the plate. It's a strikeout for out number 1. Next will be the Omar Narvaez will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
Number 12, Omar Narvaez.
Line to the right side, and that'll find its way into right field for a 1-out single. Raimel Tapia will be summoned now to be the pinch runner. Freddie Freeman will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line.
Freddie Freeman.
Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. This year against right-handed pitching, Freeman has an eye-grabbing batting line, one that resides above the 340 plateau.
You want to talk about having a career season, Matty. This guy's batting average is through the roof, one of the best in the business, and maybe more importantly, his OPS is through the roof as well, which means he's doing it with damage.
Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
That's a big strikeout there with the tying run over at first base. Now, with 2 outs, it becomes a lot more difficult to manufacture that guy home. Probably need a ball in the gap to give him a chance.
Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. Slow roller down the third baseline. But this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. Final strike for the Braves. Got him. That'll do it. And the Cardinals finish the job and complete the series sweep of their rivals at home. Pitching and defense game 2-1 the final score this afternoon. The Cards jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious St. Louis Cardinals, 2 runs on 4 hits, no errors. They left